Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program episode 3 here. As you recall, first episode we went to orbit, did some of them early missions. Last episode we did a flyby of the Mun, and we'll see what we're gonna do this time. So, if my audio sounds different, it probably will because I am using the headset instead of my microphone. It'll probably sound like absolute dookie, but that is not my problem, to be completely honest, because I can't do anything about it. And I feel like playing Kerbal Space Program, and which means I feel like recording a video. So, this episode, if I remember correctly, our goal is to land on Minmus. So, we're gonna give KSP a second here. I'm gonna go do something really quick. Okay, and here we are, Kerbal Space Center here. Got some funds. Let's look here. What do we have to do? Orbit the Mun and fly by. Did not mean to click in here. We got orbit the Mun and start exploring Minmus. So we got we could probably we might be able to do this in one mission. Let's see. No, we'll do it separate. So we're gonna go for Mun orbit really quick. Definitely gonna have if we do record a podcast episode after the time of this recording, it is still uncertain if we will record a podcast episode on whatever day we were talking about. It's looking likely, but it's still uncertain. It's still kind of up in the air, so we'll see. We're gonna hope for it, but up in the air. So let's just beef this up a little bit so that our first stage can do more work later on. And then this will probably be able to get to the Mun. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if we can get off the ground. Yeah, that alone is plenty of Delta V. So we can start with lowered thrust and then 50-second burn. Okay. Yeah, this might get us to Mun orbit. It's still gonna be difficult because we can't do maneuvers next. We're just gonna call it yeah, I'm gonna get that right one of these days. 2. And we're just gonna launch it. See what happens. See what happens with old Jebediah. Oh, you. .74 tons too heavy. 0.74 tons too heavy. Are you kidding me? Okay, then we're gonna just go with globe 6s. All right, those work. The globe 10s were just a little too heavy there. So we're just gonna go with the globe 6s. And this might still work. So one way to find out. 50-50 on if we get to Mun orbit. Now we're not. I could I have 60 tons to work with. I should have kept that. See if I can just extend the stage a little bit more here. Let's see, do we have any good like vacuum-ish engines? No, not particularly. I mean, like, maybe that works in a vacuum pretty decently. Vacuum. No, it does not. So maybe we just throw on. Looking at thrust. Let's see what this can do. 2.23 in a vacuum. That's not bad at all. How many fairings? Oh, we do. That means I can make this work. Good, 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 good. Take that. Just gonna disable the shroud. So this will be our orbital insertion slash MUN injection stage, and this will be our stage up here. This will be our MUN injection or MUN orbit stage. Hopefully both, but we'll see what happens there. And we are, wow, those globes are heavy. Actually, I think turn down the thrust on that. 65 might work. Let's see, there we go. 65, yeah, that'll work. And then, yeah, that'll all probably work pretty well. Okay, so let's see if these loading screens could load. There we go. So the goal for today's episode is going to be get enough money, really, to upgrade the R&D building so that we can get enough science to buy our MechJeb Ascent thing, which will really help us start to speed things along here. So let's throttle up, not fully because we don't need it, and here we go. I'm gonna do a pretty, maybe, something's wobbly. What's wobbling? 20 seconds with these boosters. Let's see what we can get. Nope. And we're just gonna really quickly here. So where's the bend point? Because I swear that everything in there should be. It isn't auto-strutted because I don't have auto-strut yet, but it should all be rigid attachment. So I guess we'll just we'll double check all of that, I suppose. Let's see. Is this, that might be the issue. Maybe. We'll see. Let's just, aha. That's an issue too. Okay, rigid attachment. Let's just make sure, since we don't have auto strut at the moment, let's just make sure we got all of the rigid attachment on that we possibly can. Because at this stage, that'll be our best friend. And again, to anyone who may have interest in playing Kerbal Space Program, this could be it's pretty heavily modded, but it might give you a general idea on what you gotta do to progress in early career, even science mode. Okay. See, same thing we did last time, but a lot less extreme. Still got a noticeable wobble. Very curious as to what that may be. Oh well. Okay, and here go our SRBs right about now. Hey, they didn't hit each other. I am shocked. Throttle up a significant amount. Wow. Yeah, those boosters really got us off the ground. We're gonna go to... We're gonna try to get our apoapsis to round 80 for this mission. And then at that point, we'll try for our orbital insertion, which we might be able to do with the first stage. But it looks like we will probably be able to do with the first stage. We're gonna just chill. We'll go to 85-ish. So the boundary of space in this game is 70 kilometers. 70 kilometers above sea level. So once you hit 70 kilometers, you're usually pretty good. I'm just gonna cut the engine there, and we're just gonna let's see where we end up here. 82 is our apoapsis, so we're gonna go to right about. We'll just get with here. Try for our orbital insertion. And yeah, see what happens here. Hopefully we can get to Mon orbit with this launch. I have okay confidence in getting to orbit with this, or getting to Mon orbit with this launch. We're definitely gonna get to orbit, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna get to orbit. Because now we are. Alrighty. So, the Mon, we're gonna want to warp to right about there-ish. Keep our eye on the horizon there for the Mon. Oh, what's that? Minmus. Yeah, we'll might head there in this episode. We'll see what we got to work with. Okay, and we're just gonna see what this stage can do for us. It might not be able to do much. We'll see. Oh, let's it might not be perfect, but we'll see. If we don't hit it on the way up, we might hit it on the way down, or we can just completely miss. Well, that works too. So this time we're just gonna, we know that that kinda ish works, and this is difficult to do, or early game. So we are gonna just lower our Apple apps a little teensy bit because I feel like we just missed it. So now we're just gonna warp. Oh, spam warp, slow down. Spam warp, slow down. Oh boy. Did not spam it fast enough. Okay, well. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Luckily we have a lot of fuel to work with here. But will it be enough? Let's see. Oh, we're in orbit again. That's a good start. Okay. Be gentle with the time warp. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Game really does not seem to like changing sphere of influences, but here we are. There it is. Okay. So now we're just gonna... we're just gonna burn ourselves into orbit here. That's a little less than orbit. Do we want to risk it? We'll make a save. We'll make a save and we will risk it, but I don't want to risk it until we're on that side of the pond. So we do have to get some science from Mun orbit, I believe. Maybe not actually. We'll get some anyways. And we are just gonna quick save really quickly, and we're just gonna burn, and that's where we're gonna call it quits there. So got a suicide burn countdown that'll be very helpful. Ooh, the Mun is looking spectacular. Let's see what we got. See if we can cut some speed. Delta V is looking pretty good. Mainly focus on cutting that speed. That's probably good. And we do kind of have to land somewhere like perfectly flat, which is not easy to do, but that does not look perfectly flat, so we're going to try for over there. I don't think our reaction wheels are going to be good enough. At least. We'll see. Maybe they are. I'll be pleasantly surprised. I don't think we have enough fuel though. Either way, so we're actually just gonna not this mission. We'll come back. Just a shy short of enough. Okay. We're back. Let's get our science. Not much, unfortunately. Maybe we'll warp ahead a little bit to where we get a little closer to the mun. There we go. Just gonna keep spamming. I love this little onboard camera. It's like such a little cheap way to get some science, but it's not cheating if it's a part. That's how I feel. Some people may feel differently. Some people may say that it is cheating, but I don't think so. And now we're just gonna start burning home. And that looks like that's a little bit too much of a burn. That's probably a bit too much too, but it's fine. That at least is an escape trajectory. Got enough fuel that we can just deorbit with where we are. And let's just cut the engine about there. Just about there. Make sure that we get our science and we can start to time warp towards Kerbal, which looks absolutely spectacular. And we're just gonna hope and pray here that we can make it. I think we'll be all right. It's Jebediah we're talking about. Got Jeb's re-entry. Let's make sure that those chutes deploy. Okay, looks good so far. Jeb has become quite the accomplished Kerbonaut sitting in this little capsule. I like messing around with the interior overlays sometimes. They're kind of neat. Some capsules you can see like RCS and batteries in there. Not RCS, monopropellant tanks. Kind of neat. Oh no. So we're gonna load a save. And we're actually gonna we're gonna turn that off actually. Yeah, cause that's not good. All right, let's not do very quick physical time warp. We've now learned. Man, my hands are cold. It's getting cold out. Oh, look! Wow, we're back here. Long time no see, man. Let's just. Oh God. Okay, did not like that. Can I like? No, I wish. What am I doing? Get as many of these as we can. That's getting us 24 science. Golly. So this should put us at 51 experiments. Let's click that. That at some point here we can get out of here. And there we go. That one's good. Good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Materials goo. Thermometer. Barometer. Alright. 55 experiments. Click through them real quick. And we're just gonna... we will call that good enough. Bye bye, Mun. Nice knowing ya. Gonna miss ya. We'll be back. Back soon. Like Donald Trump. Okay, here we go. Speaking of Donald Trump and space, picked as NASA administrator today. My opinion, an absolutely wonderful choice. I didn't really see him being in the running at all. For those of you who don't know, Jared Isaacman was the first civilian to do a spacewalk and funded and conducted the first all-civilian mission to orbit, the Inspiration 4 mission, and a lot of the proceeds and little donations from that mission, most of it actually went to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So, a pretty cool guy. I think he'll do a lot for NASA and shape him up and get him focused on getting boots back on the moon, which is what matters. Hopefully in the next 4 years, we'll see. I know that I know Trump wants his Nixon phone call moment on the moon, so we'll see. Let's see what happens. Nixon now, more than ever we need Nixon now, Nixon now, Nixon now, more than ever we need Nixon now. I'm feeling better about it. About this re-entry this time. Last time it was technically mission success, but another one mission long half-hour video. It's gonna be good to be happy to see those days be gone. Once we get that mech jeb. Once mech jeb starts mech cooking. Then launches will be effortless. And we'll probably have some tech stuff by then, which would be helpful as well. Something blew up. Oh, that's magnificent. Utterly beautiful. Wow. Absolutely magnificent. I love this game sometimes. I might re-get volumetric clouds and some real fancy mods, like paid for parallax. We'll see what happens. I like to pretty up this game as much as possible. Right now I have the free version of parallax, as I think it is pretty obvious, but man, that's beautiful. Landed in a forest here, like we're on some goofy little Soyuz launch. And touchdown for Jeb. There we go. Alrighty, let's see what we get from this and what it can do for us. Hasta mañana. Hasta mañana. Wow. Yeah, that's a good bit of something. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, so we don't even have enough for that yet. All right. Yes. This is what I like to see, that right there. So we are going to this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna probably let's see. We need to get to, if I recall correctly, right here. So that is 160. So we need 460. Until, yeah, 460, we can pull out a calculator really quick, because I don't feel like doing math. Where is flight control? There it is. It's right there. So we're not going to be able to get that, I think. Well, let's see. $627 minus 90 is 537. So we can get that. And that'll get us a little bit more money. And we need, get here, 160 plus 300, so we need 460. And once we have that, specifically this, we can start really doing stuff. But in order to get that, we need to, well, that stuff's confusing. In order to get that, we need to upgrade this, which is going to cost a pretty penny. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I think probably 2 episodes from now they'll start getting interesting. We'll start going to space pretty regularly with McJeb. Maybe build a space station at some point. Really get the launch complex much more upgraded, other than, you know, more than just the VAB and launch pad. I will tell you right now, the spaceplane hangar and runway are going to come last in the upgrade list. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.